Hey, Nate here with a 3CXPHONE Windows version, Windows application. This is for 3CXPHONE version 14. A bit of a Service Pack 2 just came out recently. So let's get started here. Like always, as in the previous version, like 12.5, you have your present status where you can click and select from 5 other different options. So if you know you're leaving out of the office and you just want calls to go straight to voicemail, you can select that. And what's great about this is it corresponds with your, if you have this loaded on your iPhone or Android or Windows phone, and you bring up the app, you can select these options as well from your phone. So maybe you forgot to do it. Excuse me. Maybe you forgot to do it and you leave the office. You can bring it up on your phone and put it in Away, or vice versa. So very versatile. And then if you click on the arrows, that's where you can change how the phone behaves on incoming calls. Okay. You can select it by maybe you're going on vacation for a week, or you're gonna be gone for an hour, or what have you. You can have forward calls to your extension on mobile, an external number, a system extension. You can make it busy. And for internal calls, meaning users that are within your organization, you can have incoming calls coming from users within your organization behave differently. Okay, so, and then in the available, again, let's just kind of look at this one. Whoops. Let's look at this one. So unanswered calls, no answer timeout's going to ring for 20 seconds, then it's going to forward to my voicemail. Internal calls, again, meaning from users within our organization, they're going to behave the same way. I could have it do something different. And then if the phone is the phone is busy, if I'm on the call, or the phone is just simply not connected to the phone system, it's unplugged or whatever, then the voicemail will, then the call will do whatever I select here. And then there's 2 other options down here. You can just toggle on to have it ring your mobile, and also you can have it accept multiple calls, such as like a call waiting. Okay, so now this is different from 12.5 in previous releases, is this busy lamp field, this BLF or sidecar. So you'll have whatever's programmed on your desktop, it's going to show up here as well. You have your shared parking, SP, that's what that means, SP1. And then you have your extensions, okay? You can just toggle that back and forth. And then you have this switchboard, which you can have different views. You can have user view, which is just going to show some users. It's going to have receptionists, where you can just see the calls, and you can actually drag and drop, right click, and do have other features that you can, how to handle a call right from here. You can right click and I think it's like drop or park or whatever. You can drag a call and it will transfer over to the extension that you drag it to. And then you have a manager view, and you have some settings that you can look over and set however you want. Okay. This little conference, this is for web conferencing. If you were to click that, you can create a web meeting just like that. Again, obviously you're going to have a camera. And here's where you can toggle between the 3CXPHONE and CTI mode. 3CXPHONE is where you're handling the call on your desktop. So again, you would need to have a microphone and some, a headset or whatever. If you switch it to CTI mode, then whatever you dial here is actually going to connect, and you're going to use your desktop phone. Okay. So we'll put that back to 3CXPHONE mode, and then here's your voicemail. You can click that, and if you had any voicemails, they would be listed here. And here you can record new voicemails and have them play for your different statuses. Okay, so now let's move down to here. You have your presence, so you would be able to see, again, the status is another view of seeing the organization, the users in the organization. Maybe it's yellow, red, what have you. That's going to correspond with how they have this set. Okay. And if you click here, you can call their extension, you can call their mobile. If they had this app on it, you'd be able to chat with them. This icon here is the phone book, where you can add entries. Okay. Here is your call history. All calls, incoming calls, outgoing calls, missed calls, and abandoned queued calls, which again, this is only going to show up if you have queues set up, which is most of the time in a call center environment. And just another voicemail button here. Here's where all your chats are, you can compose and they would be stored. And here you can create conferences or web conferences. It will actually schedule out and it will email the individuals or the parties, and then if it were to get canceled, it would if the conference got canceled, it would automatically send out an email saying that, hey, the conference was canceled. So they would get that notification. You don't have to manually send emails letting them know and how to connect and get into the conference call, nor do you have to send individual emails to let them know that the conference was canceled. Okay, and then here's your just some more settings and options. Call forwarding settings, configure accounts. If you had calls recorded, they would show up here where you could play them or download them. This has to be enabled on the back end, so if that's something that you're interested in, let your administrator know. Audio options, what drivers, what devices do you want them to use. Video options, what's the resolution, how many frames, how much bandwidth do you want to use? Very important. You don't want to suck up all your organization's bandwidth if you don't have the capacity needed. And then you can select what devices you want to record on or view. Hotkeys, this is a good feature here. I use this one a lot. Copy number from clipboard. So let's say I Googled a business and I wanted to call them. I'd be able to highlight their number, hit Alt F11, and the number would populate in the dial pad, and I'd be able to easily make the call. It would come up, this would pop up, and it'd be right there, and I'd hit call, and I'm ready to make that call. Themes, you can have it just a different color. It's gonna restart if we do that, and then you can request your welcome email, the email that you set this up with. It's going to give you the links for the downloads, and it's going to have the attachment for the configuration, and then you can import contacts from Office 365 and or a Google account. And then you can also exit, which in order for your configuration to stay, once you load the configuration from the email, so you download the link, you get the app on your desktop, and then you hit the attachment and it loads the configuration. You need to exit out. Otherwise, when your computer restarts, the configuration's gone. That's just how it is. Okay, so thank you for watching this. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please comment below. Or if you want to see any other videos, again, comment below. Connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. All the handles are either at NateW365 or simply NateW365, and follow us on Facebook. Appreciate it, and please hit the like button if it was helpful. Thank you.